is a purchasing and payments platform for businesses. Our goal is to simplify the entire process for them. The way that we do that is we allow a business to connect all of their vendors to our platform. We then give them a single e-commerce experience so that they can place orders for all of their products just in one place on our website. Because all of that's consolidated, we then give them controls and analytics and tools for them to basically see exactly what their business is spending on and how to optimize it. After an order gets placed with us, we handle literally everything from there. So we will make relationships with vendors. We will use our volume to get them better pricing and data to get them better pricing. We will then place the orders for them automatically, handle all the delivery and the logistics and the tracking and everything else. We also handle the payment for them too. So they pay us once per month for literally all of their stuff. And then we handle paying all their vendors on their behalf. Really is a tool that helps the purchasers in the business spend less time purchasing. If we were to rewind about a year or so, we had just raised our Series B. And we had a relatively small engineering team, about like 7 or so engineers. We had one person on the team who was familiar with cloud infrastructure and was spending part of his time doing that in addition to managing a few of the engineers. We had an okay setup. We were on AWS already, which we were very happy with, but we just hadn't invested a lot of time or resources into making it very robust. And there were a lot of different areas that we started to notice that we wanted to make improvements. And that ranged from the security side of things, it ranged from our deployment pipelines and all of that type of infrastructure. The other area too that we were struggling a lot with was on the data side of things. We deal with hundreds of millions of dollars in purchasing volume, tons of different products. From the product side, we keep track of all user behavior, and we've collected a lot of it, but we weren't really doing much with it. And the problem that we had was that all of the data that we had was segmented in all of these different systems. And we weren't really able to build insights between these different systems, which is where the most valuable insights actually were. It took us a lot of time to just build relatively basic reports and run metrics for our finance team to close books, things like that. So we made the decision as well pretty early on that we wanted to invest in improving our data pipelines and build out a full data team.
We spend a lot of time thinking about empowering our customers, and the data infrastructure we have is at the core of the value we can deliver from 2 elements. So the first element is what we deliver directly. So it's being able to do things like recommend better products, look across our entire product universe, which is millions and millions of products in real time, and recommend things while they're still in their shopping experience, delivering savings in time, in hard dollars. But the data infrastructure they don't see also helps us make better decisions to give them more. So we can allocate product builds better. We can get real-time results on what they like, what they don't like, and allocate that much more quickly in development life cycles, making sure we're making better decisions on what to develop and who to deliver it to.
We started looking at outside services, and Kalin really jumped out to us in that process because of a few different reasons. And I knew that their quality was just generally higher than what you would typically get when outsourcing any engineering work. But the main thing was that the way that they worked by embedding a full pod of engineers deeply within our company was just very attractive to us. We wanted people that really care a lot about documentation and working really closely with all the other engineers on our team and leveling up everybody that we had as well. And then, frankly, we also wanted something that was cost effective, that was very high quality, but we also wanted something that was fair and that would scale well with us. We worked really quickly. In the first about 2 or 3 months, we ended up building out the full pipeline, proof of concept across 5 or 6 of our most core business KPIs, and then launched that actually about a month faster than we were initially anticipating. Got resounding positive feedback from literally everybody in the business. There's very few things that we've built at this point that has been received so resoundingly successfully, and then doubled down right away. So we expanded the contract with Kalin, we brought in more data engineers, we hired more data people internally, and now we're at the point where we're able to report in real time across every important aspect of the business.
What we want to do is make sure we're as efficient as possible with our operations so we can help our businesses be efficient. So cloud infrastructure for us allows us to just have everything on demand. It allows us to act agilely, act quickly, and to pull data in a way that can benefit our businesses and then benefit our own decision making. A big part of it is just our ability to access data and then our ability to add new data pipelines into what we're accessing. So a lot of my job is decision making. It's making sure that we're allocating resources effectively and also making sure that we're delivering the best possible product to our businesses. And without the cloud infrastructure that Kalin's helped us build, we'd frequently be pulling from disparate data sources. With our current infrastructure and what we're building and continuing to build with Kalin, we're really just able to act more quickly, act with better decisions, and act with more confidence so that when we're allocating with our limited resources in a startup world, we're confident we're doing it the best way we can, and we're confident we're going to deliver the value we want to deliver to our end businesses.
Like many software companies, we have data that has historically lived in a variety of systems and is generated from a variety of different tools. We have product outcomes and product behavioral data that we need to marry with financial data that often and it's historically lived in other systems. So our ability to start making meaningful progress towards creating a data warehouse to house all of this in one monolithic place is now something that we're able to leverage day to day when we are trying to dig deeper into signal that we get around an interesting qualitative signal that we get. We can now go deeper quantitatively because we have a aggregated place to go and investigate.
We have a really healthy data culture within the org now as well. We've built this really great process now where we're arming like everybody in the business with the right data. And that really all came back to, when I think about it, like that decision to start working with Kalin.
We used to live in a world where we'd sit in the exec meetings and we'd look at data and say, is this right? That's a weird thing to say. With Kalin, we never have to say that. It's right. And all of our data is stitched together in the right way. Kalin provides the right infrastructure where we can just pull, we can match, and we have confidence in the decisions we're making going forward. We were able to basically change the way we store product data, change the way we access product data, and also change the way that we can help deliver better products to our businesses. We tried this project twice before, once without real engineering support, once with trying to hire in-house engineering. Both of them failed miserably. With Kalin, it is successful and accelerating success.